Hey, it's great to be with you today at the Potter's House, even if it's only on this screen. I really miss worshipping with all of you. It's been about 4 months since I was last in Stoke, and about 16 months living in Thailand altogether. In my last video, lots of you commented that I don't sound like I'm from Stoke anymore. And for any of you who are new to the Potter's House, I am from Stoke and the Potter's House is my home church, but my accent has been destroyed by the Canadian accent and also by learning the Thai language. เรื่องการเรียนภาษาไทยผมได้พัฒนาขึ้นจากปีที่แล้วผมสามารถพูดคุยได้นานกว่าเดิมแล้วการอ่านเขียนคล่องขึ้นความฝันของผมคือผมอยากแปลภาษาได้อย่างชัดเจนและอยากประกาศเรื่องราวของพระเจ้าให้เกิดผล The last 5 months have been extremely busy. Victory Asia Bible College is an amazing place because you learn so much about God, your relationship with God grows, and I love it so much because from day one you're a missionary and you're doing ministry every day. 2015 was an awesome time for our worship team. In November we had 3 concerts in Chiang Mai, which is northern Thailand. Then we had 2 concerts in Mae Sai, which is north of Chiang Mai, bordering Myanmar. These were incredible times where we saw thousands of people come to take part in worship and hear about Jesus. Over those 5 days we saw hundreds of people have their first encounter with Christ, and lots of them were making their first time decisions to follow him. Straight after this, our worship team had an incredible opportunity to go to Borneo, Malaysia for an international music gospel festival. This was the first international gospel music festival for many years, as Malaysia is known to be a Muslim nation and evangelism is even said to be illegal in this place. There was so much opposition to the event, but we really believe that this was the start of many like-minded events in Malaysia, where people will encounter Jesus through worship. On the first night here, I met a young group of Christians from a local church in Borneo. They encouraged me so much because there were kids from ages 8, 9 years old, worshipping Jesus with everything that they have, even though they're living in such an Islam-dominated country. These guys really knew Jesus, and you just know that God is raising up young people just like them all across Malaysia to impact this nation for the gospel. Something I learned from that is that no matter what your circumstances, your country or your age, worship is a choice. And when you choose to worship, things change. Circumstances may not change immediately, but your perspective does, because God changes your heart, which determines the course of your life. Our latest event for worship was in southern Thailand. On Christmas Day, we traveled to the city of Phuket. Starting on Boxing Day, we had 2 worship nights on the most popular beach in Phuket. I love every one of these events because we get to worship Jesus and invite other people to join with us in that and join us in changing the atmosphere of that city. We are believing that God will release worship all over the nation of Thailand. Something that I'm very excited to tell you about is evangelism that we're doing on Sunday mornings. Every Sunday we invite all the kids in our local community to come to our kids program. Every Sunday at 10:30 we start the kids program and we teach for an hour, games, we have activities, we teach English and we teach using stories from the Bible, teaching them all about Jesus. Within a few weeks of starting the kids program, we saw over 80 kids coming, and we also saw parents staying for the full program. This has been an amazing opportunity to share the gospel and just share about God's love to our local community. The very first week I met a mum named Cherry. She had 2 kids and I started talking to her with my broken Thai and getting basic information from her, and then I asked her if she had ever read the Bible, and she said to me no. So the only other thing that I could say in Thai was, wait a moment, I'll get you a Bible. So I ran, got her a Thai Bible, brought it back, and then I gave it to her. And then thinking nothing about it, a week passed by. She came back the next week and she came to me and she said, I've read 4 Gospels, and I've got so many questions. So I quickly directed her to someone who could speak Thai, who could answer her questions for her. Rain, one of the Thai girls in the ministry, made really good friends with Cherry, and in that week she went to visit her at her house, and Cherry decided that she wanted to become a Christian and she wanted her family to go to church. So she became a Christian and her life was transformed, and she's now attending church every week and she's fully involved with everything that's going on at church. I love this testimony because all that I did was give her her Bible. It's something very small, and then she did all the work. She sought after God. We're hoping that we can initiate this process in other people's lives who come to the kids program too. We want to see hundreds of parents get connected to the local church through this ministry. At Christmas, we had a big outreach for our community and we saw over 500 people come. Lots of people heard the gospel through preaching, through song, through activities and games. It was an amazing day. We're hoping that through this ministry on Sunday mornings, we can connect many families to the local church and we'll see parents, children come to know Jesus. Soon I'll be finished school in Thailand and I'll be coming back to Stoke for a short time. And then I'll be planning to come to Thailand in September as a long-term missionary because I really want to see this nation come to know Jesus. Whatever it takes, I'm going to dedicate my life to learning the language, the culture, making relationships and evangelizing in this country so that I can see people of all ages come to know Jesus. Please pray for wisdom and diligence as I enter into a new season, as well as deeper relationships in ministry. Pray also for strength to do all that God asks of me. Thank you for all your prayers, your love and support. Every message that you send to me really makes my days. You can keep up to date on Facebook and specifically through the group EwanInThailand. Thank you for listening, and I really do miss the Potter's house. I really want to be back there soon.